I don't want you to leave, but I won't ask you to stay. Please don't believe me when I say that I am fine. I'm not okay. Smile, numbing pain, finding ways to cope. Liquid anesthetic, it's drowning out my hope. Please don't let me make believe that I am fine. Just help me see what I long to say. Deep down, beneath the fray, wrap me in your arms. Be patient with me. I'll let you in so you can see my scars. My scars.
Hi, everybody.
Jazz hands. We're here. It's 8 o'clock.
Are we doing jazz hands?
We're doing jazz hands, and
Okay.
we're live. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That was very subdued.
Thank
It's like you're not even excited at all that it's a Thursday Night Live.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't, you guys. He makes me laugh so much. Which you're welcome for that, because when I met him, he was not funny, but he is now.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
I just outed you
I
as
don't
a
know how to
boring
take
person.
that. Yes, I was very serious. I still am pretty serious, but
He's very serious, but sometimes he busts out with funny things and he makes me laugh.
Mhm.
Anyways, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We are coming to you from the keyboard.
oh, I forgot to pin the thing at the beginning of the chat.
Well, you know, it's too little too late, bro. You should have thought of it before amongst the other millions of things that you're doing. See, you guys don't know what happens behind the scenes, but basically I just show up like a little princess and sit here and there's a microphone and that's my job.
Hi,
And
Michael.
his job is
I'm saying
literally
hi.
everything else. Literally everything else. Who said hi?
Michael.
Oh, hello. So,
if we
thank you
look
for being
weird
here.
and we sound like a chipmunk, please let us know.
Oh, yes.
If things are a little jagged,
We've
let us
had
know, but-
chipmunk situation in the past. Okay, well, we are going to just kick things off
Okay.
with our first song. So, again, thanks for being here.
All right. I gotta push a couple of buttons first. You want to say something about the song first?
No,
You don't.
but you're really good at pushing buttons.
This is an original song that you've heard before. So whenever we do original songs, you're going to hear them a lot
This
because
is lovely to
we
see.
have a smaller catalog at this point. So we're going to rotate them through.
Well, we do have new songs, but we're not ready to premiere them yet. That's a little bit the situation. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes. We're working on some stuff on our Patreon channel. So if you don't know what Patreon is, it's just a place where you can be a part of what we're doing and what we're creating. And it's also a monthly support to help us, you know, eat and
yes,
have
this
a place to live.
subscriptions helps us keep doing these things and creating content for you guys. And like Katie was saying, there's some things we're doing, like with the album, we're showing you the songs we're going through. And eventually those will make its way to public consumption. So anyways, we're excited you're here, and we're doing a little different instrument here, and here we go. Love you to see.
My one-man band. He's working real hard on stuff on that iPad over there.
I push it and then it doesn't respond to my fingers.
So that was lovely to see. This next song that we have for you, it takes a little, well, if you know the backstory of Lovely Deceit, it actually doesn't take us in a dark turn, because the backstory of Lovely Deceit is actually kind of a dark story to begin with, which I won't go into tonight. I probably will a little bit deeper at another time. But when I wrote it, and it's what's really cool about music and creative things in the arts is that it has multiple meanings, right? What something means to me, you can have a completely different interpretation. And so the song has taken on a little bit of a new meaning as my life has progressed. But at the time when I wrote it, it was actually about an abusive relationship that I was in. And so it was the one boyfriend I had before James, and it wasn't a good experience. And so that's a little snippet about the backstory of Lovely Deceit. But this next song is one that we've loved for a long time. It's by an artist named Plum, and this is Cut.
Not a stranger, no, I am yours. Of crippled anger and tears that still drip sore. A fragile frame aged with misery. And when our eyes meet, I know you see. I do not wanna be afraid. I do not wanna die inside just to breathe in. I'm tired of feeling so numb. Relief exists, I find it when I am cut. I may seem crazy or painfully shy. These scars wouldn't be so hidden if you would just look me in the eye. I feel alone here and cold here. Oh, I don't wanna die. But the only anesthetic that makes me feel anything kills inside. I do not wanna be afraid. I do not wanna die just to breathe in. I'm tired of feeling so numb. Relief exists, I found it when I was cut.
So if you listened to the lyrics of that song, it's about suicide. And it's about save me.
Sorry.
Woo.
Well, it's about
It's about people who are hurting so much that they feel the
Cry-
only
cry
relief is
cutting and
Is cutting,
it's a
and-
cry for help
and you know, we've talked about it, but like our hearts and our ministry, it's recovery and it's healing and it's hope.
yes. And when we did Scars, if you've seen the video for Scars, at the end of the video, we referenced the suicide hotline and just Michael helped us with this too when he was reposting the Scars video as well. With this topic, it's kind of taboo to talk about and everything, and we always want to put on these faces, you know, that we're okay, but there's signs to look for when someone's not okay, and
Well, or even if you're not okay and people don't see the signs. So we can research places to go, but at the end of the day, if that's you, there's now a national suicide hotline. All you have to do is dial 988 on your phone, and you'll get someone that you can talk to. Now, we would highly recommend finding a church, but I know that when you're in that place of hopelessness, reaching out feels impossible. And so, just, he's gonna fix it. Just know that if you are in that place of hopelessness, that there is hope. Because there are people who care. There are people who see you, even if they don't see that you're hurting. Because sometimes we're really good at putting on that mask. We're really good at hiding the fact that we're not okay. So, on that same thread, that's why I wanted our next song. It's actually a super old throwback song by another artist named Amy Grant, and this is where we find our hope is in the Lord. So that's the next song for you that we have, El Shaddai.
El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Elyon Adonai. Age to age, you're still the same by the power of the name. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Erkam Kana Adonai. We will praise and lift you high. El Shaddai. Through your love and through the ram, you saved the son of Abraham. Through the power of your hand, you turned the sea into dry land. To the outcast on her knees, you are the God who really sees. By your might, you set your children free. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Elyon Adonai. Age to age, you're still the same by the power of the name El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Erkam Kana Adonai. We will praise and lift you high, El Shaddai. Through the years you've made it clear that the time of Christ was near. Though the people couldn't see what Messiah ought to be, though your word contained the plan, they just could not understand. Your most awesome work was done through the frailty of your Son. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Elyon Adonai. Age to age you're still the same by the power of the name El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Erkam Kana Adonai. I will praise you till I die, El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Elyon Adonai. Age to age you're still the same by the power of the name El Shaddai, El Shaddai, Erkam Kana Adonai. I will praise you till I die, El Shaddai.
So just to kind of wrap up that sandwich in the middle that we had there, we have one more song for you tonight. But I just want to kind of reiterate that if you're feeling hopeless, if you're feeling alone, you are known, you are seen, you are loved, you are chosen, and you have a Father who is waiting with open arms for you to run into them. And this next song,
Well, we have a little bit of time.
what
Why
do you
don't
want to say?
Well, let's not say anything about the song. We don't always have to introduce the
Oh,
song.
I wasn't gonna. Don't assume you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
He usually knows what I'm gonna say.
Well, thank you guys again for being here. We just want to take a moment just before we do our last song, just to kind of catch you up, and just in case there's someone new, and there's always someone new watching either live or on repeat, and we just want to kind of refresh sort of the purpose and the reason why we're doing this. We just like we just shared about, my mic is cutting out a little bit, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Just like we shared about in that song, El Shaddai, a name for the Lord, that he is really, we've made him the center of our lives, and he's actually called us to him. So it's actually him that has brought us into his family. And I have my own story of how I came to have a relationship with the Lord, and Katie has her own story, and we're going to share that over time. But we wanted to be very upfront about that, also to know that whether you're in a place where you have taken that step, whether you're religious or not religious, or you have a relationship with God, or you're thinking about it, or you're not in that world, that this music and this time that we're cutting out for you, and to have you come join us is really open to wherever you're at. But we wanted to share our story in case it might give you hope and show you where we found our hope in any circumstances. And so the name Changing Names. So we came up with this name for our music that wouldn't just be Katie Joy or James Nabriga. It's Changing Names. And so that just means, hey, we got married, a name change happened. In the Bible, the Lord sometimes changes a person's name, saying, you are now going to be called this because I'm calling you to a higher purpose. And we just
It's
wanted
like
to
a
be there.
marker of like a new season. And that is what this band was for us. And that is what our hope is for you. We like to say that we are rewriting our story one song at a time. And that's basically the heart of our message. You don't have to be tomorrow or even today who you were yesterday. That every hour, every minute, every moment is an opportunity to choose life, to choose hope, to choose healing, to choose wholeness. And that is at the heart of.
Yeah. And that change that happens, it was pretty radical for us. I mean, there's a reason why we sing about the Lord, because there's nothing that compares to the experience that we've had and continue to have, knowing the Lord is with us. And we want to share that with you. And He's a faithful God. He's a faithful
nice
to us.
segue.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
And so we're going to play this last song for you. And you'll probably recognize it. And we'll say a couple words to sign off afterwards. Maybe we'll just be a couple minutes late. But we want to thank you again for being here. So.
We can't be on time to save our lives.
But only if you knew the story behind doing this song,
Only if you knew.
you would know how much Katie loves me.
I love him a lot. Forever and ever. Highway run into the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round, you're on my mind. Restless hearts sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. Love and a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, but you stand by me, and I'm forever yours, faithfully. Circus life under the big top world. We all need the clowns to make us smile. Through space and time, always another show. Wondering where I am, lost without you. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers fall in love again. I get
faithfully.
All right, we're just about out of time. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it.
All
We
right.
don't take it lightly that you're joining our live streams. We're going to keep this going each week. Next week, just full disclosure, it's going to be
No disclosure.
Katie's birthday next week.
Oh yeah, it is my birthday next week.
So we are going to do a...
We are having a worship night. That's what we're doing. We're going to have a worship night for my birthday. So if you join us next week, that's what we're doing.
Okay. All right. So thanks so much.
We are going to head over to our Patreon page. We mentioned it earlier,
I
but
should
if
mention a
you're
little bit about
curious,
this again.
it is Patreon, P as in Paul, A, T as in Tom, REON.com. Patreon. patreon.com/changing names. And then you'll find us over there if you wanted to be a part of what we're doing. It's a monthly support of $17.27 a month for boss level support.
Level support.
And then you kind of get to be a part of what we're doing. We are working on a lot of new stuff, so you get to kind of be a part of that from the beginning. So.
And the second part of this live stream where we're going right now, you'll be able to see that and future songs we're working on for our album.
Yeah, so that's where we're going to go now. So we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.